What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Stats with Evan, and today I'm here to preview this weekend's 3-game series between my Washington Nationals and the Detroit Tigers. Let's get it poppin'. Coming into this weekend, the Nationals are 40-40, the Tigers are 26-50. Washington is 3rd in the NL East, Detroit is 4th in the AL Central. The Nats are 3-1 in interleague play, the Tigers are 4-11. In their last series this past week, the Nationals swept a 3-game series in Miami. The Tigers were swept in a 3-game series against the Rangers. Now here's what you need to know about the two teams going into this weekend. Last time they faced off, the Nationals took 2 out of 3 from the Tigers at Nationals Park in 2016. For the Tigers, this is their last interleague series of 2019. They've already got everybody else out the way. They lost 2 out of 3 in Atlanta. They split a 2-game series in Philadelphia, lost 2 out of 3 against the Mets in New York, got swept in a 3-game set by the Marlins, and they lost 3 out of 4 to the National League team they play every season, which would be the Pittsburgh Pirates. Now the Nationals are 500 for the first time since April 23rd. They are 21-9 in their last 30 games after a horrendous 19-31 start to the season. Now Detroit has the 3rd worst record in baseball. Only the Royals and the Orioles are worse than the Tigers. And this game tonight, Friday night, this is the halfway point in the season for the Nationals, and what a roller coaster ride the first half has been. And now let's talk about the starters for this series. Tonight, the Nationals are sending out Anibal Sanchez. Sanchez is 3-6 with a 4.02 ERA. In his last start, he went 6 innings, gave up 6 hits, 4 runs, 1 walk, struck out 6, and got a no decision as the Nationals lost to the Braves 13-9, and we're just not going to talk about how the bullpen played in that game. And the Tigers are going to counter with Daniel Norris. Norris is 2-6 with a 4.69 ERA. In his last start, he went 7 innings, gave up 8 hits, 6 runs, walked nobody, struck out 8, but he took the loss as the Tigers lost 8-3 in Cleveland. On Saturday, the Nationals are sending out Austin Voth. Voth has no record, but he has a 3.00 ERA. In his last and only previous start in the 2019 season, he went 6 innings, gave up 4 hits, 2 runs, walked nobody, struck out 7, but he got a no decision as the Nationals lost to the Braves 4-3 in 10 innings. And as for his opponents, we don't know yet. As of this video, the Tigers have not named a starter for Saturday's game. The series finale on Sunday, ooh, this gonna be a good one. The Nationals are sending out their ace and former Tiger Max Scherzer. Scherzer is 7-5 with a 2.52 ERA. In his last start, he went 8 innings, gave up 5 hits, 1 run, walked nobody, struck out 10, and he got the dub as the Nationals won 6-1 in Miami. And the last time he played the Tigers, this happened.
Swing and a miss! 20 strikeouts for Max Scherzer. 1 more out to get to win it. And 1 more to stand alone with strikeouts.
And the Tigers will counter with former National Jordan Zimmermann. Zimmermann is 0-5 with a 5.95 ERA. In his last start, he went 5 innings, gave up 9 hits, 3 runs, walked 1, struck out 2, but he took the L as the Tigers lost to the Rangers 5-3. Fun fact, since the Nationals moved to DC, they have thrown 3 no-hitters. Sunday starters Max Scherzer and Jordan Zimmermann have combined to throw all 3. Zimmermann threw the first one and Scherzer got the last 2. So here's my thoughts on the series. The Washington Nationals finally got back to 500 in Miami, and now the goal for this weekend is to get above 500 where they were briefly this season. They were 9-8 on April 18th after beating the Giants. Unfortunately, the MLB slate this weekend doesn't look like it'll do the Nats many favors in the division standings, with the Braves taking on the Mets in New York and the Phillies spending the weekend in Miami. However, when we get to the wild card standings, the Cardinals and the Padres are going head-to-head in San Diego in a battle of 2 cities that were disenfranchised by the NFL after having both their beloved football teams leave for LA. But when it comes to the Cardinals and the Padres, that might be a series that Nats fans want to keep an eye on, as Washington is currently tied with San Diego, and the Padres have the tiebreak because they beat the Nats 4 out of 7, and they're only half a game behind the Cardinals. But with the top 2 teams in the NL East playing the bottom 2, this is mainly going to be a series where the Nats have to help themselves in the Motor City. The Nationals probably understand this, and while it would be nice to see Jordan Zimmermann again, I'll say the Nats sweep this series. So what do y'all think? Who's taking this series? Is it the Nationals or the Tigers? Let me know in the comments, and until next time, I'm Stats with Evan, and I hope you have a 100% day. See y'all later.